the latest and greatest section of Carroll Creek Park. And as I was walking back after the ceremony, crossing the street here at about 5:15, and looking around to see hundreds of people on the creek, all that activity, people just drawn to those fountains. The MARC train was just pulling in right on schedule at about 5:15. And I was thinking back to when this opened up in the middle of nowhere in 2001. The train station was kind of out here by itself. So it's certainly an exciting time. We didn't even need a PA system back then. And so all the activity on this side of town certainly is exciting. As we get underway with some brief remarks, and then we'll have drawings at the end, could I please ask you to join me in the Pledge of Allegiance? The flag is right back here, beyond the trees for some of you, but in the direction of the water tank. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, liberty, justice for all. Thank you. Also want to give a big thanks to our sponsors for this event, and those of you that have participated each year have seen we're really ramping it up in terms of the amenities here. Want to thank the great folks at the Bicycle Escape, Wakeman's, the Common Market, Glory Donuts, the Fractured Prune, and Gravel and Grind. It is coffee time, yeah, enthusiastic there. So, please at this time, let's recognize some of the elected officials that have participated year after year in many cases. And at this time, I'll begin introducing them, and some of them have some remarks. So I'd like to call forward, representing our U.S. Senator Ben Cardin, Robin Summerfield.
Good morning, Frederick. You know, I've been putting off starting riding this year because of the weather, but I think we just need to start riding, and then the weather met us, right? What a beautiful day. Well, it's great to be here with all of you and to congratulate the City of Frederick for all the progress you've made on making your city bicycle and pedestrian friendly, and having so many people here to appreciate that is wonderful. I do have a certificate from Senator Cardin I would like to present. Is John Thomas around? There you go, John. This is presented, a certificate of special recognition, presented to the Frederick Bicycle and Pedestrian Advisory Committee on the occasion of Bike to Work Day 2016. Great. Congratulations.
Thanks to Senator Cardin and Robin for being here, and everybody, and thanks everybody. This is for everybody, not for me, so.
All right. Thank you, John, who chairs the committee. Also, I want to thank, for joining us today, our Frederick County Executive, Jan Gardner, who has the proclamation.
Good morning, everyone. What a beautiful day. What a fun day to be out riding your bike to work. So I do have a proclamation on behalf of the county for Bike to Work Day. I don't want to read the whole thing, but I do want to say thank you for getting out. Thank you for showing people that they can actually commute to work on bike. They can use our transit system and really help to save the environment, save clean air, have fun, and still get to work on time. So I want to just do the closing of this. Whereas the month of May is Clean Air Month to promote air quality, and the month of May is also National Bike Month to promote the bicycle as a means of transportation, recreation. Now, therefore, as the County Executive of Frederick County, Maryland, I hereby proclaim today, May 20th, 2016, as Bike to Work Day in Frederick County, and commend this observance to all of our citizens. And I want to congratulate the City of Frederick for taking the lead, as always, to put this together. And I also want to acknowledge the people who are really dressed up here today very creatively. I always think Alderman Kelly Russell is the coolest person in town. And I have to comment on Roger Wilson's interesting shorts. Thank you, everybody, for all you do, and thank you for making Frederick County a great place to live. And I'm going to present this to John Thomas as well.
Thank you, County Executive Gardner. Also want to give a shout out to Frederick County for their acquisition of 4 or 5 all-electric buses. You will start to see them, not hear them, but see them on the streets of our county any day now. And maybe next year when we're doing this, there won't be a diesel engine running at the time, because those buses are so quiet they have to make noise when they're turning. It'll tell you, bus turning right, bus turning left. So stay tuned for that. It's exciting. As we move on, the mayor of the city of Frederick, again, certainly great days here in the city of Frederick, and a regular participant, Mayor Randy McClement. What a wonderful day in the city of Frederick. Actually, what a wonderful couple of days in the city of Frederick. As John mentioned, we just opened up phase 2 of the Carroll Creek Park. So if you have the opportunity, take 10 steps behind the building here and go check it out. It's absolutely gorgeous. This is the opportunity for you to be able to go from this end of town to the opposite end of town, walking and biking through our great city. So we're very happy to have that. I'm very, very excited about today. This is a great day. This is a great turnout. Weather's perfect. Thanks, Roger. I give Roger credit for the weather. I blame him when it's bad. So, but I thank you all very much for participating. As John said, this event has grown more and more every year. More and more people are participating in biking, and we have tried our best to encourage that as much as we can. This year, as with last year, we decided to have a little bit of inter-city contest. We've encouraged everyone this year to participate between us and Rockville. We had this year we did a little bit different. We did videos. Each city produced a video. We put them up on YouTube and asked everybody to go vote for the one that they thought was the best. Tim is going to shoot me, but I'm going to tell the truth. It was very, very close. The winner won by 9 votes. And unfortunately, it was Rockville. Now, as Tim will tell me, statistically, we won. So, that is right. It's in the spread. Like Tim will point out, we are, as we are the second largest city in the state of Maryland, Rockville sits in a county that is much larger in population than us, so they get to have all those people vote, So statistically, I think we kicked their butts. So thank you all very much for coming out. I want to thank the sponsors for being here at all times. JT, thank you very much. Tim, I can name a bunch of people, but thank you all for participating, and keep biking and have a wonderful day. Thank you, Mayor. Are there 9 people here who thought about voting and just didn't get to it? Just keep that in mind this November, okay? Also want to thank for participating year after year and invite up Alderman Kelly Russell.
How cool is that?
How cool, isn't it? Good morning, everybody. Thank you for being here. This is like one of my favorite days of the year, and if you have paid attention to the mayor and board meetings for the last month or so, anytime I've made comments, I said, bike to work day and get registered. So thank you all for being active participants. Thank you for your commitment to cycling as an alternative method of transportation and a way to have fun. I wanted to mention that, I guess it was about 3 years ago, I was standing here making remarks at Bike to Work Day. We had just approved $200,000 seed money into our capital budget to start planning and designing the undercrossing underneath Route 15 at Rosemont Avenue. I don't know if you've been by there, but it's happening. So they were supposed to cut through this weekend. It's actually had to be postponed because of the rain, but I believe it'll probably be Memorial Day weekend. We will let you know by release, but they're going to do it in one weekend. They're going to tunnel through there and put the tunnel in. It's already precast, so it's going to be an amazing transformation. Very exciting. So it's just it's so cool to see all the things that are happening in Frederick. And we're a bronze level, bicycle-friendly community that next time we apply, I have every confidence that we're going to bump up to silver. So we've come a long way. We've got a long way to go, and with your support, we can keep going. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Alderman Russell. Also want to note a couple of other elected officials that have joined us and thank them for being here. Frederick Alderman Michael O'Connor, thank you. Former Alderman and now Frederick County Delegate Karen Lewis Young, thank you for being here. Also want to recognize the folks from Fort Detrick that have once again joined us in force this year and invite forward Major General Brian Line, Commanding General for the U.S. Army Medical Materiel Command at Fort Detrick. Where's Fort Detrick at?
I want to thank the mayor and everybody else in the city of Frederick. Your support for the soldiers, sailors, airmen, and Marines and our families is great. This is probably one of the greatest communities that we've ever been a part of. And I speak on behalf of all the soldiers and all the families here. Thank you very much for the support. And let's have a great day. Thank you.
Thank you, General. Thanks for joining us this morning on the wheels. Also, Garrison Commander Colonel Bob O'Brien is with us as well. Thank you, Colonel. And although he's not elected, last but not least, let's give a shout out to Tim Davis for all of his efforts with his event over many, many years. So at this point, I'd like to invite Tom Rinkert forward on behalf of the Frederick Bicycle Coalition, as well as being owner of Bicycle Escape, for some comments on behalf of the coalition.
Thank you guys for coming today. Participating in events like this is really helpful to show the elected officials and the community at large that bikes are important to us. Please continue to do so. Check out the Frederick Bicycle Coalition. It's bikefrederick.org is our new website. And we really want to hear from you guys. We want to hear your ideas, not just what you want, but what you want and you're willing to help make happen. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Tom. And he'll be back up to tell us about that great bicycle we're going to be giving away in just moments. We have some other prizes, so hopefully you have your raffle tickets. Kendall will be joining us to help draw some of those out for the other prizes, and then we'll bring Tom back up to tell us about the bicycle and randomly generate a number for the raffle for that. But as I mentioned earlier, 14 years ago, 14 people participating, and really no traffic over here. There were 330 people registered this year, and obviously a lot more activity on this side of town. So let's give a shout out also to the Frederick Police Department and the chief for looking after us. All right, so the bicycle gets drawn with a random number generator. We're going to have Tom Rinker come up and first tell us about the bicycle from the Bicycle Escape, and then that's the raffle over here, and we'll generate a random number and give away a bicycle.
Okay, it's a transition clunker, which is a whole lot of fun. It is what it is. It's just a cruiser. Pretty cool bike. Could the mayor join me up here, please? He's here. There he is. The mayor won. Okay. The winning number is generated by a random number generator using ambient sounds of the earth. It's very official. I actually researched this stuff, guys. It's up all night. Okay. All right. Push the button. Generate buttons. The winner is Mark Ditching. Come on, Mark. Oh. So is now going to ride home on that bicycle carrying his bicycle.
His army's strong.
I'm assuming you have a bicycle.
All right. Thank you, Tom. Congratulations, Mark. Thanks to Bicycle Escape, and thanks to all of you for participating in Bike to Work Day. Have a great day.